Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 972, Sentence Structure. Do you really, there's Stanley, you saw him turning around and getting comfortable. Do you think about your sentence structure? Do you think, are you just worried about those words conveying the thoughts? I look at sentence structure not as a single sentence, but as an overall aura within a paragraph, within the page, within the chapter. I think of it as music. And it's not the lyrics, even though they're words, it's the lilting flow of how those sentences run from the start to the finish. Do you have short sentences? Do you have long sentences? Are all your sentences short? Are all your sentences ridiculously long? And I use the term ridiculous because long sentences that they convey a certain feeling, but they also can drag the reader down. What about active versus passive voice within sentences? Well, active voice is like your foot on the gas, but passive voice is like tapping the brake. So how do you interweave your active and passive voice? Some people say never use passive voice. Look up for every occurrence of was and remove it. Well, you can do that, but if you're always on the gas, is that how you drive? Is that how the music goes? What about that refrain where it comes back and it just gives you that comfort level? The refrain. Think of that as a scene transition where you go down, you slow down, tap the brakes, and transition between scenes, not with a ridiculously long sentence, but a series of sentences, a long, shorter. And when action is really happening, that's when things happen in shorter sentences. Maybe cut out the verb, maybe cut out the subject. Just throw in what you really want to hit home with the reader. Sentence structure. Don't think of it as subject, verb. Yes. Get away from that. Think of it as the music that underlies the story that you're telling. Yes, the words. Think of it as a meandering trip through an infinite mind. That's the sentence structure. Lilting flow, going through your story from start to finish. Those are the ones that readers won't be able to see exactly what you did, but they'll know, they'll feel it. They'll be like, man, this read well. Boy, I couldn't put it down. That's the books that have that flow. Think about if every sentence was only 5 words long. That would get really boring really quick. Don't do that. Vary the sentence length. Vary the sentence length based on what you're trying to deliver to the reader. Yes, the words, but it all comes out and it's all the musical backbone of your song. Think about it that way. Just a different way to look at how you compose your sentences, how you compose your story, and how you tell it, how you deliver it to the reader. They won't know, they won't see the difference, but when you get it, when it's there, then you just know this is great. They won't know why. They'll just know that it is. Peace, fellow humans.